Hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen and Miso Happy. Why Miso Happy? Because I'm eating miso meat and potato stew. Yeah. So it's a stew thickened up, flavored up, etc. with miso. Easy to make. Very nice to eat. This is really good. Yeah. It's going to be even better tomorrow when we reheat the second portion, because there's enough there for more than just the two of us, that's for sure. Be two dinners worth, I think. Yeah. Wait till you see. We're going to fill that cast iron pot right to the brim. All right. Let's go in the kitchen and do that right now. All right, here's the ingredients for our stew. Well, across the front, I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil. A little bit of surprise here, 2 tablespoons of molasses. That adds kind of a different flavor level in there. 6 cloves of garlic, sliced, kind of thinly sliced, but not too much. They're just basically slice them up. It's going to add a lot of flavor. A 1/4 cup of miso. Now, we use miso a lot here in Japan. I know you can get it elsewhere, so definitely, if you can't find it, look at any kind of Oriental or Asian grocery store, but definitely miso, great for thickening up things. Going to be really good in this stew. Over here, the meat. That is 1 pound or 450 grams of pork, chopped up into small bite-sized pieces. Over here, I've got 3 of the large Japanese carrots. They're quite thick. So I've chopped them up. At the small end, I've just sliced them across, and as it gets into the fat end, I quarter that up and slice them across. So you got pieces about like that. Nice, again, bite size. You want everything about bite size, rough chopped. Same goes over at the back here. We've got the potatoes. That is a bit over 1 pound of potatoes. Potatoes, you're going to be here or there. None of these are that critical, these ingredients I've got across here. So potatoes, a little bit over 1 pound, and again, cut up into nice bite-sized pieces. And then 2 onions, and I've just roughly chopped them so they're about the same again. You gotta get all these same size pieces in here. And over here, we've got 4 cups of it could be either chicken or beef stock. I've got chicken stock today. And over here, we're using the big old cast iron pot. So I'm going to bring that up on medium heat. Get that going right about there. Get that olive oil going in there. All right, that'll be heating up. And the first thing that's going to go in is the onions. So you may notice there's no salt. Aha, that's because you're going to get a lot of salt from the miso. All right, so gonna stir those onions, cook them about 5-6 minutes to soften up a little bit. Then we're gonna get the meat in there. See you back then. All right, those onions are softened up a little. That's all I need. All I'm gonna do now, get the pork in there. And I just want to get that pork just start brown the outside a little bit, searing it a little bit. So I'm actually going to turn the heat up to about a medium high. Just get it up there a bit. And then we only do this for about 6-8 minutes. That's all we need. Then we'll be ready to add in more. All right, see you back here, 6-8 minutes. All right, that's been cooking away. Been stirring it. Stir a bit more frequently, because you don't want to be just doing occasionally, because you're at a higher heat. Make sure nothing sticks. Just keep going around. But look at the browning we're getting on there. That's perfect. So now what we're going to do, start pouring in the stock. I'm going to pour some in like that. And just in case there's any deglazing needed, stir around a bit. Basically, it's looking pretty good. Oh, we got some nice color coming up there from the little bit off the bottom, the brownness. That's all flavor. All right, let's get the rest in there. Okay. As that starts coming up to a simmer, give it a bit more of a stir. That is hot. And then put in all these other ingredients. So we've got the molasses to get in there, so that's going to need a little help to get pouring out of there. Okay, I think we got most of it. What we don't have, I love molasses. All right, then I'll get the garlic in there. Basically, everything's going in except for the miso. The potatoes, the carrots, and then try to work that down there without making a mess of the kitchen. What I want to do, bring this up to a boil, and then I'm going to simmer it for 20 to 30 minutes until the potatoes and the carrots are cooked. And then we're ready to add in the miso. All right, see you back here, 20 to 30 minutes. All right, while that's cooking, there's something I wanted to tell you about, a little technique. So you might have noticed my potatoes, my carrots, I never peel them. I want to keep all that goodness. So what I do, scrub them with one of these. Really does a great job. You just scrub it off. You got a clean potato, you got a clean carrot. It's a lot quicker than peeling. It's a lot easier. Why would you use a peeler? So try one of these. Next time you're getting your carrots or potatoes ready. Just the rough side, the pot scrubber side. Works great. All right, that's been going for about 20 minutes. You come in here and just give it the occasional stir around this to make sure everything gets evenly cooked. Let's get a potato out of there. That's gonna be our test. So we get one of these potatoes and just give it a little, yeah, it's breaking up nicely. Okay, time to taste test it. That's perfect. I want it like that. I don't want my potatoes falling apart. So I'm gonna take that off the heat now. Now what we gotta do is get the miso into here. Now the way we do miso to dissolve it, takes a bit of work. So we always do with a ladle. So let's see, just put it, let's probably use a spoon with bitter, into the ladle. And then what you want to do, it's salty. Is take a pair of chopsticks. Yeah, you could use something else. I mean, I could use that, and I could use a spoon to smoosh around, but I'm going to do it the traditional way. You go down into the liquid a bit, and then you just start, you put a little bit of liquid up, and you just start mixing around like this, pulling away from the main body of there. You get a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And once you get a bit of a, okay, there's a bit of a gravy going there, then you wash that out. And you just keep doing this until it's all dissolved. All right, took a couple minutes, but now it's all nicely dissolved. There we go. What we're gonna do now is just stir that in. So we'll be back to our, here. That's not too hot. That's not too bad. Get a little stir in. And there we go. Miso meat and potato stew. That is looking really good. See, now we got some body in there. It's going to be fantastic. Even better when second time around, when you reheat it. I love stew the second day. So this is definitely going to be 2 days for us because we'll have some of it tonight and then the rest tomorrow reheated, and that's going to be really good. All right, if you like this recipe, do stick around. Check out the other original Kevin Riley recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen. There are all kinds of, a lot of fusion recipes, a lot of ideas I come up with, weird ideas like this, and they just work out. So make sure that you make this and give it a like, give it a share, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.